So Netflix and Paramount are looking to buy HBO. And if that deal goes through, which one of them's going to buy it, then they're strict. They strike down everyone. So a lot of their shows you can't even put out a few minute clips. So with that being said, it's going to be hard to put out what I've been putting out on this channel. So I got to figure that out with another platform. But I'll still be doing stuff on this channel too. Yo, what's going on, Beat? Yo, Doughboy. What's going on? Yeah, I was saying how Netflix or Paramount, one of them, they're doing a bid trying to buy HBO. And if that deal finalizes, I got to take down all my videos. Yo. Yeah, I think either Netflix is going to get them or Paramount, one of them. But they're both strict. And I had this channel since 2008, so I can't risk it. Yeah, it might break those anti-competitive laws. That's why I think maybe Paramount, it's looking like too. So making it private, they could still find you with their algorithms. It's weird. I've had private videos copyrighted before. But there are other platforms that I could direct you guys to from here. But we're going to have to think of some other stuff to do. Something like how Cineranter does. Shit like that. We could talk like this too. And I'll show you guys around New York City, Philly, Jersey. And we can make other shit happen too. So I'm not worried. But if you have YouTube Premium, you have to download the videos that you like. If you have YouTube Premium, download the videos. I started deleting some of them, mostly shorts and stuff for now. Yeah, I'll do, reviews, TV show rewatches. I'll do, you know, like I said, I live in New York City. I'm in Jersey. I'm in Philly. I'll show you guys around. I'll review businesses. I'll do whatever. I like everything, so you know, it could be a good thing. Could be a good thing. Yeah, Farrell fangirl. So that's one thing I was thinking of, driving around Manhattan, showing you guys what's what, or walking around Manhattan. That would be probably better for you guys. Because if I'm driving, you're not going to see all the, buildings. If you're not from around there, you're going to want to see like it slowed down and stuff. So I could look into the Patreon thing. I could look into the Patreon thing. They have buy me a don't like a coffee thing. I could try stuff with that. Yeah, cheddar. I'm gonna do that. I was gonna do that with real mafia places, but I'm gonna do that with the Sopranos too. Yeah, I'm not gonna delete them all at once. I'm keeping up like the most watched ones right now. Yeah, it is sad times. This streaming thing is just out of control. It's like you know, I feel like it's more expensive than how cable was back in the day. You know, if you have Netflix and then HBO and then Paramount and Showtime and all this other stuff, you're spending a couple hundred a month. Kyle, yeah, without I don't think they're allowed to do that, like because of the whole monopoly thing. But you know, you'll see like 5 to 7 that own the majority. Kyle, this could be a good thing. This could make us focus onto other stuff too. Yeah, man. When the plan, they they're gonna crack down. I just want to keep the channel because it's been up. It's 18 years old. This channel. This channel's probably older than some people in here. 18 years old. When I first started this channel, it was like memes from like 2008, 2009, 10. Then it was a hunting channel. I had a hunting channel. I was hunting stuff. Then I was doing little skits, and then gaming. And I was like, let me just. I started putting shows out that I liked. Yeah, I know we need to make sure of that, but I think I know where I can move them. The problem is 50% of my audience watch on TV. So now the other places, I don't know if they support TV. You guys see indictments under your inboxes. They're always ruining the fun, huh? Yeah, it's gonna change TV, man. We gotta make better stuff than what they're putting out. So you guys watch Amazon Prime, you watch their documentaries, Netflix has documentaries. I feel like we could put better documentaries out. If I could archive them, the problem is they have an algorithm that scans the videos. So even if they're private, they could find them. I thought of that already. But the Patreon thing or the I think what's it called? Buy me a coffee or something like that. Something like that, where I could just upload it there. I don't know. I think the least amount I could put is like $1.99, whatever. I don't know. One time thing, boom, you watched. You'll have it all there. I'll figure it out. I wouldn't worry too much. Now we just got to figure out the YouTube thing. So yeah, I think so. I'm definitely going to New York City for the Christmas holidays. So if I'm at Rockefeller Center, I'll show you guys that. I'm planning on going there. I don't know what day yet. Um, Philly, I don't know when I'm going there yet. Yeah, hypnotize mine. I know. Even Cinderella didn't cry. Disney. There's so many streaming apps. I don't even have Netflix. I had HBO Max. You know what app I use a lot? Pluto TV. It's free, and they got all my old shows on there. I just don't like the ads. Yeah, Kyle, they don't have a good library. That's the problem. Their stock is outrageous too, the price of it. Yeah, all their documentaries are horrible. I've watched stuff on YouTube that blow them out of the water. So, as far as documentaries, I'm on YouTube for that. All the crime stuff I'm on YouTube for. Even like, I'm into animals and stuff. I watch YouTube videos on that. I like long form content. I don't like scrolling shorts and stuff unless it's, something funny, but not all the time. Yeah, Tubi's not bad for a free app as well. Yeah. Yeah, the 10-1 stock split. Yeah. They actually went down on that news, though, with the potential buyout. They went down on it. I know, man, with a plan. I've been watching Stranger Things on there, but besides that, which I think that's good so far, I'm on season 2. Um, no spoilers, but yeah. Besides them, that show, there's nothing on there really that I care about. Everything else I could watch. Yeah, the only way Netflix, Amazon, and Apple will not own everything soon is if we stop buying from them. That's the only way. Yeah, I'm on season 2 and I'm loving Stranger Things. Beep. And season 5, there's some out, and then I think in the movies they're coming out with like the last episode. I think it's going to be 2 hours long or something. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just started the show, so no spoilers or anything. The Saudis might challenge them. How do you say? I know they have unlimited cash because they have unlimited. They don't really go by cash. They go by oil and Earth's minerals and stuff. They're rich with that. See, that's the thing. P94. So I don't know if I'm gonna make another one. I don't know if you were here in the beginning when I said I don't feel like getting strike down and losing my channel. So because it's 18 years old, and I have a lot of history with it. I mean, I'm sure there's a way I could keep like one up, or what I could do is make like I could do 4 minutes or almost 5 minutes of each episode and put that up there, or the best 10 minutes of each episode and put that two of them up. That way, that's only two strikes, and keep those up, and those will be like what 10 up. So there's 86 hours, 10 minutes per episode. You guys do the math. So technically, yeah, I could have like a 12-hour Sopranos, 12-hour Wire, or whatever it is. They consume it. Yeah, they don't own it. Yeah, they're buying everything. Glitter glue. What's going on? I got a lot of hate today when I had to delete some messages from some haters. Someone was like, I'm unsubscribing. I'm like, go ahead. I don't care. Those who are not with me, well, that makes me sad. Yeah, I think the Carmine video had 3.1 million views. It's gonna be sad deleting them. Does Borko know about it? Yes, he does. He does know about it. Beep, I don't think I was on stream lately. The last one I did was like 16 days ago. How much money did I make from my videos on this channel? Zero. But my man Kyle, he helps me out. He gives me an envelope on my second channel because that one's monetized. This one's not. Is there any chance that this sale doesn't go through, Kyle? Yeah. So they're working on it to where it's going to be a publicly traded, like an IPO. Um, that's for Paramount, I believe, or I know Netflix wants to do a deal too. It's going to be something with stocks. Oh yeah, Beep. I remember the stream. Yeah, it's all right, brother. You're on this one. That's all that matters. Yeah, it's going to be some kind of stock thing, but I wouldn't touch it. When an IPO goes public, it's usually, in my opinion, I try to stay away from them right away because it all comes down crashing. Unless you're doing some swing trades. Paramount and Netflix both went to Trump to try to get his approval. Yeah. No, I'm not letting this channel go anywhere. I'll I'll change it. It'll still be good. I don't care. I know how to switch up. So, B, Trump's going to do what he's going to benefit from, I think. Because we all know the revolving door, so, you know, whatever suits come with the best offer for whatever law, that's how it gets passed. Healthy as a rhino, this channel. It's not going no place. I don't know, man. This, we're in for it. That's all I know. At the end of the day, I appreciate that, Beep. Yeah, whoever subscribed and stays subscribed, I will not remember your, I will not forget your name. I'm like, I will not remember. I won't forget. I appreciate that, Kyle. I know that. You're a good guy. Kyle, did you ever join Borko's Discord? Today was the 2-year anniversary. He started it. Whenever Borko decides to do a live stream again, we're going to talk about the globe. He's into that stuff. It would be good. Oh, yeah, you told me you're not on Discord. That's right. More importantly, Beep, the guy that runs the channel, which is me, is a down to earth guy. A lot, a lot of the guys that'll upload shorts and stuff like that, or little clips here and there, they're not really engaging. You can't talk to them. Me, I'm always around. You could talk to me. Plus, I know the cultures. Every show I post, I know their culture. So I don't just like blindly post stuff that I wouldn't watch or study the culture that I'm watching. Those are the people that do it for subscribers. I didn't even think I'd get 100,000 subscribers. I didn't think I would get 5,000. I just did it because I like to do it. I appreciate that, brother. You guys too. You guys are good guys. Good fellas. You guys are what? Wise guys. I do have X. I think my name on there is Ceerups. Ceerious. And then Instagram, it's Ceerupt. And then there's this channel, my email, seriousmedia@gmail. Just tell man with a plan. Just tell HBO that you don't own YouTube, so you're not responsible for what's in YouTube. I appreciate it. Hypnotized. Yeah, man. I had a lot of shit on this channel before The Sopranos. When I used to do the hunting shit, oh man, I would piss people off with that. Yeah, stay in touch on X too. I'm on there. I check it once a day. So you can inbox me in there, tell me it's you. You could even come on here one time. We'll set it up. I was supposed to collab with this one guy. I don't know. He didn't show. He started some company. He's been unemployed for 8 years. He had some bad accident, and he wanted to, tell his business. I thought the business was pretty cool because he sold a lot of stuff that he was growing, which was similar to what we talked about in the last stream, where people aren't growing their own food. This guy was. He just started 7 months ago selling some kettle corn, and he was making. I don't know how much he's making. I was gonna interview him, but he's busy right now. This thing is a family since time immemorial. Yes, sir. Yeah, The Wire, man. Did you watch like the every episode of every season? That was one of the best shows. If you want, I'll hook you up. If you send me something on Instagram, I'll give you all the episodes. What am I gonna do, Kyle? I'm gonna steer the ship the best way I know. Sometimes it's smooth, sometimes it hits the rocks. The Monsters, they did a season about Dahmer, one on the Menendez brothers, and then Ed Gein. The next season about Lizzie Borden, the girl who act. Oh yeah, I didn't watch any of them. I think the Menendez brothers, maybe for like a few minutes. I don't know. I saw them on YouTube somewhere though, because it was more detailed. Because I don't like fluff. And I feel like Netflix adds like 30% fake, you'll have like 70% real. If 70% real. I know the thing they put out on Joey Merlino was like 20% real. So if you watch Skinny Joey Merlino talk about, you know, that whole thing, he'll tell you they bullshit. Therefore, I don't really like it if they're gonna bullshit us. And it's not real. If they say the documentary is, true story, it's got to be 100%. Yeah, the Netflix mob stuff, they leave out so much stuff that it's just like, you know, for example, the one on Philadelphia, that was just garbage, hot garbage. I was disappointed. One of the best, it wasn't a documentary, it was the podcast, was when Sammy the Bull came out with his podcast, This Thing of Ours. That was the closest you were going to get to the Gambinos. Even though he made himself the hero in every story, just forget that part. The rest of it, I would say, is like 85% true. If Netflix made a Western, bro, there'd be unicorns flying around and stuff. There'd be rainbows everywhere. I would borrow Netflix from my people. I wouldn't pay every month for that shit. Or I'd use the free trial and then end it. So Kyle says, speaking of which, can we talk about Mikey's "I'm worried about you" skipper line and how he said that and that there. The way he delivered that line was cringe, right? Man, with a plan, you feel like Bumblebee talking only through quotes. That's all right. I understand you. Yeah, when he said that line, I didn't like it. It wasn't. It wasn't authentic. I'm worried about you, skipper. The way he says skipper, I'd be like, I'm worried about you, skipper. I wouldn't even call him skipper or skipper. Because I say skipper. I don't use the ER in anything. I'm from New York. New York. Do I think the director told him to play it cringe or is it bad acting? That's actually a good question. I have a feeling they told him how to say it like that. I don't think it was bad acting because that guy was in like the most stuff out of all of them. I've seen him on everything. Nah, man with a plan. If they cornered me, I'd be like, you come at the king, you best not miss. Or I'd be like, Stringer, get on with him, motherfucker. I'd be like, nice showpiece you got there. Walther, PPK, double action. Omar Sear. I hear them Walters like to jump some, as will you, with one in your elbow. That gun ain't got enough fire range, firepower. You might not hit me. At this distance, even if I miss, I can't miss. I admire a man with confidence. I don't see no sweat in your brow neither, bro. This range, this caliber, even if I miss, I can't miss. What would I say the difference is between a New Yorker and a New Jersey person? Well, North Jersey, it's a little the same as New York. A little. I would say, like, because they mostly either working in New York or whatever, if they're that close. But you could tell by the way certain people talk. Like, I could tell if a guy is from Brooklyn. I could tell if a guy is from Queens. Staten Island. Um, Jersey, you could tell by some of the stuff that they say, where New Yorkers won't say that specific thing. Like certain, like for example, some people in Jersey, they'll call a sandwich a sub. I'll call it a hero. I'll be like, let me get a whatever gabagool with provolone on a hero. They'll be like, oh, let me get this on a sub. Yo, NV, what's going on, brother? It's one of my main men right there. Yeah, great. Yeah, you could tell if a guy's from Brooklyn. Sometimes you could tell where in Brooklyn. Yeah, Philly slang, you could tell like on weekends, I'll see some South Jersey or Philly people. And the ones from South Philly, they got the specific accent, the way they talk. It's not where you can't understand them. It's just, their slangs, it's different than New York, but then you got people from, I've met people from West Philly, I believe it was, where I couldn't understand one thing they were saying. I don't know if it was West or North, I couldn't understand them. Yeah, Kyle Merlino's accent. It's that thick. So there's a mix between like there's Italians. There's an Italian way of talking, a specific Italian way. If you grew up with Italians, there was certain slangs, and then mix that with the city. Because city has slang. So in West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground where I spend most of my days. Oh, NV, yeah, you call it a sub. How's the West Coast now? You like it there? Yeah, beep, Boston accent. I like the accent. It's funny to me the way they say the car. Go get the car. I'll be like, go get the car. The car. See, I clicked add. There he is, live from Mexico.
Chill.
Mexico in the building.
Hola.
Oh, è buono.
Necesito jabo.
I appreciate that, NV brother. Stay in touch. What's going on, Leo?
La fine della giornata sta tutta qua.
Sta tutta qua.
Nothing. I'm literally ending my day. Yeah.
Yeah. How
Well,
was
I'm
it?
at work. I work Sundays now. It's
Oh,
good. I'm still here, but I don't do shit on Sundays. I've just been sitting here, so it's cool.
yeah.
Yeah. Hello, chat. Hello, Kyle. Beep, pop, boop. Envy, Coke. Hello.
Yeah, Kelly's warm. I like Kelly. I just don't like. I'm not into that certain culture right now. Not right now.
What, like hippie stuff, or what do you mean?
Um, can I call it hippie stuff? I'm not sure if it's the hippie stuff because I could rock with hippie stuff sometimes,
Yeah.
but just there's certain things that I can't say. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking?
no, I get you for sure.
That San Francisco bullshit.
Yeah. Dude, I was fucking sick for like all Friday and part of Saturday. I was out.
Yeah, I had a little something going on, and then
Yeah, everyone was kind of sick somehow. Even my cousin. It was weird because like people like because on Discord we talk to people like all over the world, and I knew like 3 or 4 people that were sick like in different parts of the world, and someone told me they were like something's going around. And I'm like definitely something's fucking going around.
yeah, it happens all the time around this time too.
He didn't care. I didn't care for the West Coast. Yeah, so here it's been kind of like sunny. Then it just started raining out of nowhere on Friday, and that's when I got sick. I don't know. It was probably the climate change.
Oh yeah, that's right. That could happen. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're not really surrounded by water like that, are you?
I am. I'm like 40 minutes away from the beach.
Even in the states.
Oh no, not in the States. In the
So
States it's dry as fuck, yeah.
yeah, so that could be it then.
Dude, it's humid as fuck here. Like if you like like in Phoenix, if I have a shirt that I don't want to throw in the dryer, right? I'll hang it. It'll be dry like in 2 hours. Here, if I have a nice shirt I don't want to throw in the dryer, it'll take like 4 hours for that shit to dry because of the humidity and shit. It has to
Yeah,
be like in direct sunlight or it won't dry.
yeah. That's the one thing I liked about Vegas was the dry air.
Yeah, it's I'm going to Boston, then Miami in June to watch Scotland at the World Cup. That's gonna be. I thought it was gonna. Where's the World Cup? It's gonna be like U.S. and Mexico, right? Like a joint venture thing.
That I'm not sure because I don't really watch soccer. But do I have anything I can recommend for the downtime? Uh, it depends. Do you like going out? Like, it depends. How old are you? Because if you're young, and don't get into trouble, but hit up some nice places to eat. Have a couple. You know, whatever you like. Yeah, bring a coat for Boston. It's going to be cold, possibly snowy.
I mean, like, so this means like eventually, like Netflix is gonna bring down all of like YouTube
Yes,
Soprano stuff.
yeah. So, what I was explaining earlier, so it's Netflix or Paramount. They're both bidding to buy it. So, what would happen? And let's say, for example, Netflix takes it. We never seen clips online like 10 minutes, 20 minutes of Breaking Bad, right?
Nah, there's none.
Because they'll strike you down. So the minute that what they would do is, let's say they're close to finalization, and we know for sure like Netflix is going to buy it. They're going to start taking down things right away, like I'm expecting this shit to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. So I want to move quickly. I was telling everybody if they have YouTube Premium to just start downloading whatever they like because I'm deleting them all, which is going to be sad, but
Dude, that fucking Junior comp. I
yeah.
kid you not. I watch it every night to go to sleep.
Yeah, so you know what I think I'm gonna do, but it sucks because I don't think there's an app for it. There's this site. It's like,
Rumble. It's time, Sarah. It's time to reconsider Rumble. I'm just kidding.
can you watch Rumble on the TV?
Cast it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can.
Oh wait, people could cast stuff. That's right. So there's this site called Odyssey. That's one site I was thinking about, Odyssey, and then there was another one. shit, what was it called? It's like a Chinese website. So those are the only two I could think of that I might be able to swing it.
So for B's channel,
B would have to do the same thing I'm doing. We talked
so the
about it.
Discord, so that means for our Discord, that's gonna our Discord is gonna suffer
Mm,
eventually from that.
maybe, maybe not. It might actually make it better from what I'm thinking because I'll still talk Sopranos and then these live streams, and honestly, if I have something like Odyssey, whatever I post a shit on, it's going directly there. And if people want to watch, they'll find it there.
Odyssey.
Yeah, like one of them sites, and then I'll make you know, we'll make a channel that's private where you got to be a soldier or above soldier to watch the videos.
Yeah, because if we don't do something, it could like fuck up our funnel, you know?
Yeah, so I think the best bet would be. See, the fucked up thing is I left my laptop in another state, so I can't do it now. But probably sometime this week, I'll get my laptop. I'll download all the shit, and then I'll put it on a different site, test it out, and then we'll go from there with that. I think it would be a good idea, but I think it would be you got to be a soldier or something to watch it.
Mm. Yeah, well, sounds like you've been giving it some real thought. So
Yeah. Plus, I was telling people earlier, I'm gonna still film shit. I want to show them New York City, especially. I want to go see Rockefeller Center soon. So there's people in here that never been to the states. They want to see the shit. So
yeah, that'd be cool.
have a good one, Kyle, brother. Thanks for coming in.
See you, Kyle.
Yeah, so I have a few good ideas, and when Borko comes back, I want to talk to him too because I think we could do something good.
Yeah, Borko for sure. Yeah, he needs to come back and save the YouTube Soprano game.
Yeah,
But that's gonna suck because if like from one day to the next, oh, because all his videos are purely Soprano stuff.
yeah. Now I have the wire that I got to deal with too, and Boardwalk Empire. Some of them things are like 2.5 hours long.
I saw a picture where they put the Netflix logo over the Brothers
Oh,
logo
they did?
at the tank.
Oh shit!
I don't know if that's true or not,
I don't know.
but I think it's pretty much confirmed that Netflix took it, didn't it?
I was reading and it said for it to finalize, it's gonna take up to 12 months.
Oh
But they,
shit!
but they're gonna look at all the analytics and stuff. It's like what YouTube does, and like if somebody wants to, how you watch a video and it'd be like paid promotion, whatever. So how that works is they'll view your analytics and be like, all right, people are watching your stuff, that you got this amount of click through, this amount of people, your average view duration. Like if you make a video that's an hour long and they're watching 45 minutes, that's great. They'll put ads and they'll pay you thousands of dollars just to put their promotion in your video. So Netflix is going to do something where they're going to be like, all right, how many people are watching this and that, and then they're going to come up with their numbers
I
and shit.
mean, ultimately though, I think you and Borko benefit whoever owns the Soprano title
Yeah,
because what HBO did, they let you guys continue, but they started advertising the app on the videos. So I think that's like the best thing they could do. I mean, Breaking Bad, it's been a different thing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they'll just look at it that way, and because the licensing, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take a long ass time for it to reflect on paper. HBO, Netflix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hopefully it takes a long time, and I don't know. I'm very ignorant when it comes to these things, but wouldn't it still be managed like under the HBO name, or like maybe they'll just leave HBO alone, and I don't know.
So they were saying that the app would still be its own app, but it would be owned by Netflix. So I
When you
don't
got the strike, it was from Warner Brothers, right? And it wasn't from HBO
know. I never got a strike from any of them. The only strikes I used to get was from Sky.
or
From
Gamora.
yeah,
Fucking assholes.
they were the strictest ones. I said, listen, take it down, and I'll work with, I'll edit shit for you. They just didn't want to hear it.
Bro, they could have potentially, you could have potentially helped Gamora blow up in the States.
100% because I don't know if you saw my. No, you probably didn't see my
No,
videos
I
on.
never saw any Gamora clips from you.
Bro, one of Jenny's clips that I put up had over 200,000 views. It was one of my most viewed things over the
Which one?
Sopranos. It was when he whacked all of Levante, the father,
Sick. He
and,
went
and he's
fucking
like,
cartel status on them.
yeah, and he's like,
He ended the bloodline and shit. Fuck.
when he was the sister, when he put the gun to her, and he's like,
Gennaro
tell,
se lo stanno ritornato.
yeah,
Fuck.
I love that one. And then I put up one where the whole war, I had the whole war where it started from beginning to the end. It was
On,
like a 30-minute clip of just the wars.
oh, like all the like
Every,
oh like fucking Conte versus the Alliance and all that shit.
yeah, I had that. I had the war with Enzo and them. It was like a good 30 minutes. Uh, that shit was awesome, but it got taken down.
Yeah. They took it off of HBO. Gamora.
Yeah, yeah.
There's nowhere to watch it right now.
I think.
Borco got me season 1 and 2,
Oh yeah,
but
that's right.
I might ask him for the other seasons.
I think the only way I could watch that right now is probably watch series.
What's that?
It's that streaming site I gave Strabo.
Okay. Is it
You
free? Is it like pirated or stuff or what?
you need an ad blocker. And then if you want to use a VPN.
Peaky Blinders. Yeah, Sarah, what do you think about Peaky Blinders? I tried watching it and I couldn't get into it. But what do you think?
So I was gonna watch that next, but I started Stranger Things. I'm on season 2, like halfway
Mm,
through the season.
how
Which
is that?
oh man, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I
Bro,
love,
dude, I'm gonna watch it then. I've been wanting to watch it.
bro.
I'm gonna watch it.
At first, I started watching. I'm like, this is it's a little weird, but I kind of like weird. And then I'm like, all right, this shit, it's taken off. Started getting into some characters I liked, and now I'm just fucking hooked every episode on a cliffhanger.
Yeah. Well, the last episode I remember watching was the kid. He throws up some slug when they come back from like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's the last one I watched. It was so weird because supposedly everything was okay, but then he just throws up the slug and he doesn't even react. He just throws it up and I was like, what the fuck? And
Bro, it gets sick like to the point where I'm starting to wonder if this shit goes on in real life. I'm not gonna lie.
well, I mean,
Like this
dude,
is
Hollywood's fucking weird, bro. Like the like I mean, just the shit they come up with, it's like it's like the narco movies, right? Like the narco stuff. They base it. on real life loosely, right? It might not be like exactly like that, but more or less, it's kind of like that. So like this shit, like I mean, sometimes it's like, fuck, is it kind of like that? You know what I mean? Like those
Yeah,
fucking mountain towns and shit.
I think you should get into it. The first season, I think, has 8 episodes. The second is nine, I believe. And I don't know about three and four yet because I didn't get onto it yet. But they're not too long of episodes, but they're still mad good. Like they're about an hour, 45 minutes. Some of them. My
Yeah.
favorite so far, Beep. My favorite character on Stranger Things is probably the Chief Hopper. His
Oh, the
name is.
sheriff dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was cool. I remember him.
yeah. I think so. As for the adults, he's my favorite so far. For the kids, I like the kid Dustin. Um, and then the high schoolers, I like Will's brother, the kid that coughed up the slug. His brother, I like him, and the girl
Okay.
Nancy.
I started wearing those baseball tees when Stranger Things came out again because I
Oh,
want like the aesthetic, like the '80s aesthetic.
yeah, I love that whole '80s thing.
Yeah, that's like the biggest impact they had on me. The clothing and like it was just so nostalgic. The way everyone dressed and just the style they had. That was like the biggest thing that drew me. And then the music, like the
Oh,
synthesizers, like
music
that
is
shit was so badass. So like
yeah,
you could feel Stranger when it came out, dude. You could feel the influence of that show in a lot of places. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It was a good show. I just never got around to watching it. But I'm gonna watch it.
yeah. I didn't either. And then my girl's like, "You're watching it." She put on this first episode. I was like, "All right, now I got to see the second one." She puts on the second one. I just winded up binging season one in a day,
Jeez.
and now I'm
Yeah.
on two. So
Have you watched Suits?
no,
My sister's into Suits, and I don't watch it, but like whenever she's watching that, I'll sit down and watch an episode or two. It's not bad. It's not horrible.
what's it on?
I don't know. We have a DVR with the YouTube TV, so I'm not sure, but I think it's on Hulu. But Mad Men's really good though. Have you watched Mad Men?
No, but I heard it was good.
Yeah, dude, Mad Men. When back then, after Sopranos ended, that was like the next thing that came out, Mad Men. And no, wait, Breaking Bad and then Mad Men. And that
Oh,
was like the big hubbub thing to watch. But those were like the big three things. It was like Sopranos, then Breaking Bad, and then Mad Men came out. AMC was making good stuff. They don't make good stuff anymore over at AMC.
oh yeah, I remember AMC.
Well, dude, Breaking Bad's an AMC show. People forget that shit.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not even from HBO or like Showtime. It's like fucking from AMC.
and then Netflix took it.
Yeah, they bought the title or what the fuck? What did they
Well, I
do?
remember it being on there. I don't know how it happened with that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, Breaking Bad on Netflix. So that's like the bread and butter.
Walking Dead was AMC. Oh yeah, I never watched Walking Dead.
Me neither. I don't know zombies. I don't know. They don't. I just doesn't do it for me.
The closest thing, and that it almost turned me off, was when I first started Game of Thrones. I'm like, what the hell is this White Walker bullshit? But then I started to like it,
The White Walkers.
and then there were the Night King was like, I like intriguing characters, so I wanted to know a lot about him, and then of course now I got depressed over it because look what happens.
Dude, that was like the most anticlimactic thing plot ever.
Ever,
Like
ever,
the Nightwalker shit, bro. What was that? 2 episodes?
bro.
Like that
It,
should have been like a whole season where like, dude,
but
the Nightwalkers don't even speak. They didn't even. Did they have lines? They didn't have any lines, did they?
no lines.
Bro, they didn't have any fucking lines. They didn't hire any actors, bro. They just fucking made a whole CGI whatever the fuck, and they're like, that's it. Those are the Night Walkers.
They should have focused more on them instead of like Jack and Hagar,
Yeah, he was the who was
the,
that again?
the faceless guy.
Oh, and he trains
Yeah,
Arya, right? Dude,
yeah,
All Arya had to do was like the man has to kill Jeffrey, and that was it, bro. Show ended.
yeah. They fumbled everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I watched it the first time, and like you could totally feel it. Like after, I don't know if that it's like during season four, like the characters they just go like, like they just get retarded. Like
Yeah.
like the whole thing with the fanatics, like the whole time I'm like, bro, why are you guys even like fucking like giving them the time of day? Like just kill them. Like you guys done worse. Like just kill them. But no.
So, Beep Game of Thrones, you say got bad when they ran out of source material. George still hasn't finished the books. That's true, which is why there was so much stuff in the books that they left out that they could have made and extended the seasons to like, all right, there was 8 seasons. They could have made about 12 seasons, and it would have been good. I wouldn't have complained if, if they still had the same outcome, but it was more not rushed, like, them running to the wall in one episode instead of like the first season where it takes them like 6 episodes to get to the wall. Like, you can't
Yeah.
just change up like that or else you're going to ruin the show.
They ruined it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I'll,
was
ne-
really bad.
I'll never watch it again, man.
And even Daenerys, like in the last episodes, she just feels like a robot. Just doesn't feel like her. You know what I mean? Like it's just everything feels really weird.
See, the thing with Daenerys, and I like when I was first watching it, I'm like, all right, I know she's gonna be some evil character. She thinks she's doing the right thing all the time, but she's like killing everybody. I'm
Did
like
you read
this.
the books?
Uh, I didn't read them fully, like, but I did know like a lot from the books. I would do research and stuff after I finished all the. I think after season 4 or season 5, I'm like, let me start talking to the book readers, and we would have deep conversations, and I'd watch YouTube videos of the books. So, like, I know a lot with Lady Stoneheart and what's his name, Ned's brother,
Stannis?
Benjen Stark. I knew about Cold Hands.
Benjen?
Yeah. Um, I think in the book, the Night King
Wasn't
was.
Benjen a Nightwalker or something?
Yeah, he was a white, I believe. I don't think they fully turned him until the end.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think Martin's gonna finish though. I don't like Tolkien, like it was like his hobby. He loved doing that shit. Like he would just sit down and drink and write and you didn't have to tell him. It wasn't like he wasn't doing it for anything. He just loved to fucking write, and he would like, okay, I have to like write out the history of Gondolin, or I have to write out the history of Numenor, or I have to like, that was like what he loved to do. But this guy, I don't think I don't think he cares anymore about his universe, because I just don't see Tolkien doing some shit like that, just leaving it up in the air like that. Like literally, he wrote The Hobbit, bro, and like a few years later, nonstop writing, and came out with Lord of the Rings.
I think after George's, once HBO came out with the Game of Thrones, he started getting busy. He got his famous. I guess the famous shit got to him.
It's like, but isn't it weird that they made a show of a series that wasn't even done yet?
Yeah,
Like, what do they think that he was gonna? I mean, they did it with Harry Potter, I guess, but those were movies. That wasn't a show. It was gonna catch up. Like they just wanted the money, bro. They couldn't fucking wait.
Yeah, that's what it was. Wow. So Beep said that he said he was better than Tolkien.
Who, Martin?
Yeah.
I thought it was respectful when he said, "Yeah, that's ridiculous." No, hell no, bro. Tolkien is, every time I go back to reading Tolkien, it's just perfect, bro. There's nothing above it. Like it just takes you there, bro. Like it's great. Like it's fucking awesome, bro. Netflix cutting you in on the cell.
Uh,
Right now.
yeah, that caught me in.
Yeah. Nah, he. I mean, there's no fantasy genre as we know it today without him, without Tolkien, and anything that's come after it has just been like an imitation.
Yeah.
The only two things that like Game of Thrones, but even Game of Thrones, it's like Lord of the Rings, just a little extra out. You know what I mean, with sex and more violence and a little bit more politics in it. But
Yeah.
but
So,
it's essentially Lord of the Rings. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah. He took a lot of his ideas, I think, from Tolkien, and he admitted that a lot of the wars going on in Game of Thrones was wars that happened in real life. So he basically, I would say, copy and pasted.
well, he made his own little mashup. It was a mashup. It's a mashup. There you go.
Yeah.
A
Uh,
mashup.
like the fight with Jon Snow and what's that guy the bastard's name Ramsey.
Ramsey.
That that fight was based. I forget what war it was. It was
Wasn't
some.
it French War?
Yeah, it was one of those wars that, but it was like almost similar where they were all like
I think I
suffocating.
remember it where he asked him, "Let's fight you and me," and he said, "Nah."
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
he even said, "Let's make this field famous." He even said that too. Remember, I think that's what you mean, right? He said, "Let's
yeah,
make this field famous" or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I did. Yeah, you're right. I didn't make that connection. Yeah, he was in the trench. Very true. That's where he wrote the first drafts I read for Lord of the Rings in the trenches of World War I. That's how he was able to describe such vivid battle scenes. Cause dude, that motherfucker was in the trenches, bro. He was in World War I, bro. He like that dude was like for real. He was a fucking Chad, bro. And then he taught at Oxford, fought in he would go to Catholic mass and in Latin and
No,
when they stopped doing that, he got mad and he would respond in Latin at mass, like just to spite like the church, like the priests and the staff or whatever. Like he would respond in Latin, like that just tells you the type of dude he was.
uh, the War of the Roses when the English royal family fought each other. Yeah,
The War of the Roses. That's interesting. Yeah, he invented whole languages. Very true, and he that dude did a lot for the English language and vocabulary, and that dude was a savage, man. I couldn't imagine a world without Tolkien. It'd be all
oh
weird.
man,
We wouldn't have Harry Potter. We wouldn't have fantasy as we know it today. Because dude, before him, fantasy was fairy tales. You know what I mean? It was like
yeah,
it was fairy tales. That's what it was, and he turned it into what it is today.
yeah. He was the pioneer, man.
Yeah, but I don't know if Martin never finishes the show or the books. They should just remake the show. They should just fucking refilm everything.
Is he involved in that Duncan Egg story?
Probably. I mean, are you gonna watch that? Are you excited for that?
I'm not excited, but I'm gonna watch it.
Same. That's literally where we are nowadays. It's like, okay, well, I watch it. I mean, I
Yeah,
didn't ask for it, but whatever. Like,
I'm pretty. The only thing I'm excited for really is that Gamora.
dude, me too.
Did you see?
The
Yeah,
only thing,
you saw they made the whole Don P thing from Gamora, and then it switches to the prequel.
yeah, the only the only thing about Don P was the whole drink situation.
Yeah,
Like that just fucking. I almost stopped watching Sarah. That's why I didn't stream it like in the server because of that scene. I knew I'm gonna get my balls broken over it because I
yeah,
streamed it. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah.
And
Well, that scene happened in real life. That's why they put that in there.
Jesus Christ. Well, that scene succeeded in taking away all the cool points from Cheeto and him. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like what that scene did was like take all sense of coolness away from it. And I guess that was the correct I guess it was correct. It was still it's very impactful, I guess. Is the
yeah,
word.
yeah. Because after that happened, I'm like, "Are you kidding me? He actually did this." So that made me on his side, and then from there, I was on his side, and then I got pissed off at the whole thing with the kid Danilino.
Danielino, yeah.
Yeah, when he screwed him over, I got pissed off at him, and then
Yeah, Cheeto.
yeah, I didn't like that they killed him.
And you know how dude, it was crazy how like he like fucking preyed on him, bro. Like he
Yeah,
preyed on him like little by little, you know what I mean?
yeah, he took advantage. He was evil, man.
And then
I still loved him, but he was evil.
he's like, "Do you want to shoot at bottles or do you want to shoot for real?" Sheesh. Dude, that's something you hear like in the hood. That's something like they tell
Yeah.
you like that's crazy. Like when he said that, I was like, motherfucker.
George is involved with Winter.
What is that one about? Winds of Winter.
The Winds of Winter was, I believe it's the book he's still working on, right?
Yeah, I guess. Have you guys seen Mobland?
Yeah, I watched it.
No, who's in that? I've seen Copland.
Oh wait, am I confusing it with Copland? Copland was good.
Dude, it was surprisingly good. Like,
There was mad Sopranos people in it.
yeah, dude, Gloria's in it.
Yeah,
She's a fucking twat in that movie too.
I made a thing, but I deleted it where because when they went to Gloria's house, whatever her name was, the guy said, "Is everything hunky dory?" And then in The Sopranos, Tony's like, "Everybody hunky dory." That was like a nod to Copland.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. See,
yeah,
I learn something new all the time. And because Gloria was in Copland
yeah.
and she had
Frank,
killed herself, and then he went in there crashing out
yeah,
because Melfi didn't tell him. So he's like, everything hunky dory.
yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well,
Frank, Vin-
yeah, Frank Scatino's in it too.
yeah. He was. Who was he? Was he a cop? Who was the
Yeah,
cop?
he was a cop. I think he was. Yeah. Well, they're all cops. Everyone who lives there, right?
Yeah,
So they had like complete power over the island.
yeah.
Where
Departed.
was it? City Island or where was it?
Shit. That I forget. Um, yeah, I saw the movie The Departed. It was okay to me.
Hey, what do you know about City Island, sir?
Not too much, to be honest with you.
I saw a movie called City Island once with Andy Garcia. It was
I
pretty
didn't.
good.
I didn't see it.
City Island. The Departed. Yeah, The Departed is great. It's great. It's very rewatchable. I like it a lot.
Who was your favorite character?
And Departed. Well, why'd say Leo? Leo killed it.
Yeah, I say Leo too.
That was one of his best performances, really.
Yeah.
That was the last time we see that motherfucker in shape, too. It's like for real, bro. That's the last time we see his jawline.
Yeah.
That's
Still,
the-
one of my favorite Leo movies is Catch Me If You Can.
oh yeah, that was good. Yeah, he's like, that's my boy. I can't turn him in. That's my
Yeah.
boy. That's my boy. But he learned it from him, huh? The scammy ways.
Yeah. That was a true story.
Yeah, I know. I saw the documentary.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, yeah. Leo was still. He still looked like Titanic, Romeo and Juliet. Leo there.
Yeah.
And then he just fucking all the booze and shit. I don't know. He just fucking blew up, swelled up.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack Nicholson was good in that. He was great, Jack Nicholson.
In which movie?
The Departed.
Oh yeah, yeah. He killed it. That guy that plays Frenchie too is pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, Jack Nicholson's pretty awesome. He's definitely like up there with like Al Pacino and shit. Like the more and more I see of like his movies, they're all pretty good.
Yeah. What's
Have
your
you seen The Shining?
with Jack Nicholson?
Yeah.
A while ago.
I saw how it's like this really like it's actually like a really serious, scary movie. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
symbolism in it and shit.
Yeah. I gotta rewatch that because I don't remember much about it.
Mhm.
My
My
favorite
favorite. Go
movie.
ahead, Sarah. You go ahead.
Oh man. Favorite Leo movie. Shit.
Did you?
Uh it's crazy, but I might have to say because he was so young, Catch Me If You Can, I think.
Well, yeah, you just said that. Yeah, that's true. I
It's so hard, man.
yeah. Basketball Diaries was cool. Did you watch Basketball Diaries?
No.
Michael Imperioli's in it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I heard about that.
I haven't seen Shutter Island.
Me
I heard
neither.
it's really good. I should watch it. I'm gonna watch it with my cousin. There we go. Thank you. One hypnotized mind. I have a movie for this weekend.
Oh yeah, Inception. That's right. I forgot about that movie.
Who do you think is better out of Martin Sheen, Emilio Estevez, or Charlie? Are they all related? Because they all look like they are.
Yeah, Inception was great. Shutter Island is I'm definitely gonna watch that next as a movie.
Yeah. What's my favorite Leo movie? Uh, it's either Departed or yeah, it's Departed at the moment.
Yeah,
Yeah. Titanic was cool, but I mean, that's not like
yeah,
honestly, it's my favorite movie. Yeah. I think Aviator was one of the first movies I saw where I was like, whoa, he could actually do some serious work, like, like serious stuff. Isn't he a method actor?
I believe so.
Method actors are nuts. Like Al Pacino. No, wait. Is Al Pacino method?
Uh,
De Niro's method. I don't know.
didn't- um,
I think he is a method actor. I know Leo is.
what about fuck, I can't think of his name, and he's the one that was in. Am I thinking of Johnny Depp? Let me try and think. Johnny Depp was Donnie Brasco, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I'm thinking about. Is he a method actor?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh yeah, Games in New York, dude. I totally forgot about that shit. Yeah, that one's a really good one too.
Damn, Gangs in New York. I don't remember it.
You never watch? You don't remember watching it, sir?
No,
Yeah, it's really good. Daniel Day Lewis, badass.
we got Jerry in the chat. Blazing Killer.
From the server.
Yeah, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry! He won the contest today. He got some free nitro.
Oh shit.
He's winning in life.
Salute.
But what was
I'm
I gonna
shocked.
say?
He didn't even finish The Sopranos, and he won.
He didn't finish The Sopranos. Oh, you
No,
were trolling, motherfucker. I thought you actually won. Wow.
he never. I think he said he only watched like 60% of it.
How? And he's always He's always asking like these hyper
That's why
obscure questions of like that you could only remember if you watched it 100 times.
he only watches like the mob stuff. He does. I don't think he saw a scene with Melfi, right, Jerry?
He'll post pictures and ask me, "What's this guy's name?" And they've never verbally said his name on the show. Like, like there's no fucking way for you to know what his name is.
He watched 60 to 70% of the Melfi parts. See, he doesn't know, man. Jerry, come on. My favorite Sopranos episode. Uh, I would have to say it's it's between the wait or the ride. I think.
I like the episode after they kill Joey Peeps.
Oh yeah. So episode 10,
Yeah, what's that one called? That one's really good.
was that Marco Polo?
I can't remember, but I remember that was the first episode I watched because I remember Sylvia saying Johnny should be out looking for the real killers,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
and
think
mhm.
I think that was Marco Polo. Oh no, Marco Polo is episode 8, I think.
Yeah, I
So
really like that one.
is that the one where they're at the funeral with Peeps' tombstone and shit?
Yeah, it's the funeral and the tombstone and a whole bunch of stuff happens. And then he tells fucking where Tony B's all, huh? Maybe Long John Silver.
Yeah,
Where
yeah,
do
yeah.
you get the balls? And he gives him a promotion right after that. I don't ever understand that. Like why did he do that? Like,
Because he felt bad for him because he lied about the whole going away thing with the.
but look. So yeah, I get that, right? But this is my admin hat. But like, it's like okay, but at that moment, you're low key confirming what he did, right?
Yeah.
With the fucking leg. And so what? He in his head, he was like, okay, it can't be him. I'm just gonna give him this casino and hopefully it'll all go away. Like what the fuck did he think? Like that's what I'm trying to like
So what
I guess what I'm saying is that I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't have done that.
I think, are you saying if he knew or not?
Like he completely bought it at that moment that it wasn't Tony B. I don't think he did. I think the whole time, even suspecting that it was Tony B, he still gave him the casino, and I don't understand why. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, so I think that he knew because Tony B said, "If it was me, would you really want to know?" And then he had like a little smirk, Tony. So he was like, "Okay, it is him." And then
Bro,
he's like, "If you fucking be straight with me, I could use all that, the brains and the balls." So I think that's why he bumped him up to that because he was smart and he had balls to do what he did.
but what he did wasn't smart.
No, it wasn't, but
Tony was
that
just a fucking dumbass, bro. Like
yeah,
he just did a lot of dumbass shit.
yeah, he screwed
And
Chrissy
he
over.
said it later on. It was my own pussy assness
Yeah,
that
yeah,
gave you like that's what it was, bro. It was your pussy assness that gave him the fucking casino. Like my own pussy assness insecurity for what happened 15 years ago defeated me or something like that. He says.
yeah. That was. I think that he definitely knew, and yeah, he made a stupid move there.
And that's surprising that he felt bad because he usually doesn't give a fuck about anyone.
I know.
I think it was more embarrassment of him with himself. I don't know, but yeah, I mean it's a show. You can't expect them to act like real humans.
I think I forget what he says in Melfi's office because he usually that's where we find out like why he does things. But I forget what he was talking about. Yeah, he was mostly talking about feeling bad for doing the whole lying thing to him.
Yeah, yes. I mean, if he had properly helped them financially without demanding he does crime, maybe he wouldn't have had to do what he did.
Yeah, because he put him on the airbag bullshit. Like, how much are you gonna make doing airbags?
Like he didn't help him out really, bro. Like he didn't hand him cash. I never saw him hand him cash. You know
No.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so all that, oh, you're my cousin, like you should have gave him fucking 100K as soon as you got out and fucking button everything, but he didn't. So like, I mean, poor Tony B. He was just fucked from the start, bro.
Yeah. I mean, Tony even gave Richie 50,000. He gave Beansy 50,000.
And Beansy didn't even want him or need him, bro. If you can turn away 50 like that, you don't fucking need him, bro.
Yeah.
Beansy didn't need that shit. He's like, get the fuck out of here. He said, get the fuck out of here. Be a poster boy. That was sick, bro.
He let Artie get away with the 50,000. It's always
Exactly.
50,000.
Well, I mean, not really. He got him back. If anything, he came out whole and got his tab paid because he got the money back from the French guy. You know he got his money back from the French guy,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so he gets the tab paid. So that's why Artie was like, worst case scenario, I get my tab at the restaurant paid.
Somebody asked me in a comment once if Tony did that intentionally, and I said no.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I mean, I think he might have known if shit goes south, I can always get my money back. But like,
I think he thought about that maybe towards the end, but in the beginning, I think he was mad that he went to Ralphie before him because he had the beef with Ralphie.
that is weird that he would go to Ralphie instead of Tony.
Yeah, I know.
It'd be like that sometimes though. People go to other people instead of you for whatever reason.
Yeah, Pine Barrens, that was a good episode. The only thing is, I watched that so many times that it stopped being my favorite episode, and then that's why I like the ride.
You know, I watched Eastern Promises on Saturday. Last night, actually. Yeah, last night.
How was that?
It's pretty good. You haven't have you seen it? Eastern
No,
Promises.
no.
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It's about the Russian mob.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I
and
gotta. Uh,
they show guys with like the stars on their shoulders and their knees, and
oh
it's a pretty
yeah,
good flick.
I forgot they wear that.
Yeah, I guess the knees on. Well, Pete's really into Lori V. Zacconi. He's into that thieves in law stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what that is, thieves in law.
Oh,
Yeah, the Russian mob. That's what they are, thieves in law. Putin is the boss of them all. He's the big boss. I'm just kidding. I don't know that.
have you seen A History of Violence? No, I haven't.
Is that the one with Brad Pitt? Dude, I think I brought my cousin's surgical tweezers on accident.
Damn.
I'm a texter.
No, I didn't see that beep. You know, it was a good movie, The Stu Unger Story, with Michael Imperioli played Stu Unger, and Bobby Bacala played one of his friends or something. That was a good movie.
I haven't seen it.
It was really good. It's about how far you could push a guy until he breaks. I mean, it sounds good. Straw Dogs is another movie you recommend. It's another one I didn't see.
You know, a recent mob movie I really enjoyed was Alto Nights.
I still didn't see it.
It's cool. I liked it. It's really good.
Is that the one where De
Double De
Niro?
Niro.
Yeah,
Yeah. Although it's not as bad as you would think. It's watchable. It's a good movie. The only I feel like it would have been better if like Anastasia was no if Costello was played by Al Pacino
yeah,
and Robert De Niro could have been Anastasia. I think that would have been fucking perfect. Um, but nah, they didn't. That would have been too expensive.
yeah. How long was that movie?
It was like 2 hours and change. But Mike Respoli's in it. Jackie.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Yeah. And then the fucking gardener, Salvitro. He plays Joe Bonanno.
that's funny.
He fucking made it to the big leagues, bro. No more lawn cutting. He don't cut lawn no more. Maybe they didn't go up there and tell you. He don't cut grass no more.
Oh shit.
Nah, but I was nice to watch. It legit felt like like him like going from it felt like growth. Like that's the best way I could put it.
That was funny.
Straw Dogs is another movie I recommend. Yeah, I've never seen straw dogs. But yeah, but it's been chill down here in Mexico. Last couple, I went to the. Well, I showed you the pictures where I was. My uncle has Starlink internet.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, bro, because he lives out in like in the boonies, and my cousin's an engineer, so she needs really good internet, but she works from home. So he got the Starlink because he didn't want to worry about the internet anymore, and yeah, and it works really well.
Wow, that's actually good to know because I never met anyone that had it.
Yeah, all you need is a power source. So if you have a generator, you can
Yeah.
pretty much go online anywhere in the world.
Holy shit! So, how much is it? Like, is it a monthly subscription?
Yeah, I think he bought the equipment. I don't know. I forget the price, but he pays like $60 a month.
That's not bad.
Nah, nah, but yeah, it's not bad at all. Like someone who's mobile, someone who lives in an RV or whatever.
Yeah, internet wherever you want. That's awesome.
Goodfellas or casino. I gotta say Goodfellas.
Um, damn, that's tough because I'll say Goodfellas, but I liked Pesci better in Casino.
Yeah, that's true. The only thing about casino was that white fucking light. Like, what the fuck was that?
Oh,
Like, what was that? Like, was that heaven on top or like? I know it symbolized something. Maybe that they were in paradise. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, Goodfella. I'm gonna have to say Goodfellas. Too. Yeah,
Although they go hand in hand.
yeah,
Like like they're kind of they're like cousins.
yeah. Especially like some of the stuff that happened in Casino was supposed to happen in Goodfellas, vice versa.
Hey Sarah, so in Vegas,
Yeah,
there wasn't really a lot of New York influence, huh? It was mostly like Midwest, Chicago, and them.
yeah. It was mostly the outfit.
Damn. So New York didn't really have a say in Vegas, huh?
I mean,
Maybe at the beginning, huh?
uh, I'm pretty sure that it was mostly the outfit, and in the movie they mentioned Cleveland. They mentioned, I think, what's his face? What was his name? Remo or something?
Yeah.
One of them was supposed to be like Tony Accardo.
I think it was Remo.
Yeah. You know, it was a good movie too that I would put up there. Blow.
Oh yeah, Blow was great, bro. Yeah. That was like one of the first narco movies.
Yeah, George Jung.
Yeah.
And then he got out of prison, I remember.
Yeah, that dude's like a legend in the Mexican narco community.
Yeah?
Yeah, he has a song and shit. He has a song that they wrote him. Like like a corrido, like he has one.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude, he has one. I think they wrote it when he was still locked up, and then when he got out, the artist went to go look for him and sang him the song. And there's a video of it.
The betrayal and Blow hits deep. I know, man. When that guy betrayed him, that was sick.
Yeah, yeah.
I
When he
think I
couldn't go
like,
pick up his daughter.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that whole movie was sad at the end, too, with Ray Liotta and shit.
What's the guy's name? Georgie.
Uh,
Money's not real, Georgie.
yeah, money's not real, George.
And then when he tells him, "I'm really good at this, pop."
Yeah, that whole shit. But they did a good job, man.
He's like, George, you would have been good at anything.
and I think I liked it better than Scarface.
Yeah, yeah, it's up there. I didn't like the Escobar guy though. I didn't like the guy that played him. He looked nothing like him.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looked, yeah, I didn't
yeah,
like that Escobar. But that dude, Carlos later, Diego,
yeah.
he just got out of prison.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And he's all trying to act all fucking civilized now and shit, but he was a fucking animal, bro. Like he was all like a Nazi sympathizer. He's like half German and he was crazy as fuck, bro. Now he's trying to act like Escobar was like the crazy one and he was just like, whatever.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro, they get out and do interviews. He was on Michael Francis, fucking Carlos later.
Oh shit, he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, Carlos later was on there. And Pablo Escobar's son too was on there, Sebastian Marroquin.
That
And
I watched that. Yeah,
yeah, dude, when he talked about how his mom had to negotiate his life,
yeah,
that shit was crazy, bro. Like, but I mean, it's like that's how it be, bro. I mean,
yeah,
that's some high level organized crime shit. Like that'll happen. I mean, sounds like that's just how it is at that level.
yeah. Doesn't get higher than that. I mean, it does, but we don't see it. The Untouchables is in your top 10 beep.
I don't know about that.
Top 10 in that genre? I don't know. I
I want
mean,
the family dead. His dog dead. I mean, dead. That was the best part of the movie.
because there's so many other movies. You got Carlito's Way.
Oh, dude, Carlito's Way. Hell yeah.
Um, you have Heat. I mean, Heat wasn't really a drug movie, but um, the one with Gandolfini was good. What was it called? The Drop.
With the white boy.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm forgetting his name.
Um. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Me too.
He's a great actor though. I'm sorry I'm forgetting his name, but what the fuck? How am I forgetting his name?
Oh, Beep, you know it, right? I can't wait for that.
I
Leo,
saw that.
Christian Bale. I love Bale.
Oh, I hope they don't fucking do CGI overload and they stick to the root, to how how the acoustics in original Heat were badass.
Yeah.
I hope they stick to that.
I have good faith that Christian Bale, because he don't fuck around. He's a really good. He's one of my top actors. Everything he played in was, and he has range too. He could do it all.
Yeah, I was watching a video of him how he drives an old Tacoma or an old truck, and they were saying, "Oh, like he's so rich and he just drives his old truck." I'm like, "Well, he's so rich he can maintain it to the point where it's driving like a new truck, because that shit ain't cheap to maintain an old ass fucking truck and have it running like new and shit." And I'm like, that takes money too.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't know. Like they'll give up their cars like when it has problems at like 100,000, 150,000 miles, but it's never really the engine that's goes because the engines can last, 500,000, 600,000. If you're
Yeah.
maintaining it, you see a lot of these truckers that drive semi trucks with the tractor trailers. Those fucking things could last, 700,000 miles.
Well, dude, here in Mexico, I see trailer trucks They look like they're from the 70s, 60s. Like the body, the shell is like all curved.
Yeah,
You know, like it looks like an old truck from back then. But they're still hauling fucking sugar cane and like crops. They're still using them like hardcore down here in Mexico.
yeah.
Cuba too. Cuba's like because of the embargo, they just have old cars over there.
I was just thinking of that Cuba. Yeah, they have all they'll have cars from like the '60s over there.
Yeah, because of the embargo and they can't. They I guess they stopped getting cars at a certain point.
They got screwed.
Yeah, they did. They did.
I think the mafia had something to do with that too.
Well, Castro kicked the mafia out, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he had to though.
What do you mean? I
I
mean, he
think
didn't want them there. Anyways, he didn't want the Yankee. Like he didn't want them there. He didn't
well
like them.
the CIA. I think the CIA and they because they all knew what was going on over there. That shit is so close to Miami. It's crazy.
90 miles.
You could swim that.
90 miles. Yeah, it's not far at all. They say that on. They say like you could kind of see it like on clear days and shit. Like you can
Yeah,
see it.
that's crazy. My friend went to Cuba. She loved it.
Well, dude, the world's not so big when you start to think about it.
I know.
Russia's right there. Cuba's right there. Like it's not like you could get touched. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah. Well, when like in Scarface, the Mario lift, they all came in like boats.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like driving, Canada's pretty far. It's probably like 9, 10 hours from here.
Yeah.
But if you take a plane, what are these cops doing?
The internet has turned the world a lot smaller. Yeah, it has. Like you could like have like a snapshot idea of what's going on in the world. Well, I mean, kind of, because you don't know what the info you're getting is real or not, but you can more or less know what's going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Like I think of Europe, I think of like they're having. I guess the big thing in Europe right now is like immigration right now, right? It's a lot of immigration stuff. That's their problem right now. And then they got the Ukraine thing going on. And then Africa's, I guess they're just being Africa. And China is over there working, trying to take over the world and become an economic power. And Russia's over there being weird, you know, fucking
Yeah.
Putin. So like you could have like a global idea, and I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, the fucking Giorgio Moroder, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that the synthesizer. Synthesizers are great. I love synthesizer music.
It's funny because I'm in a parking lot right now, and
Uh,
these cops just drove by. They didn't see me, but I'm not doing nothing wrong. But they just saw somebody in another car, and they just flashed the lights on them. The
what
flash.
the fuck?
So he's creeping around. I don't know, because I think they were stealing catalytic converters around here.
You by your house or where are you?
I'm at my girl's right now.
You in your car?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think they left. Let me see. Yeah, they're gone. I'm
that's
safe.
crazy.
Yeah, they can't do nothing. I got my ID and shit. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm so thankful I never have any run-ins with cops, bro. Like I've never ever run into cops, and especially since I work from home. I'm never out super late, so hopefully I continue to stay away from cops.
The ones in Jersey, they like to give tickets and bust your balls. Especially if you have a New York plate, they'll be like, they want that New York money.
Mhm. I went to last time I got pulled over, it was like 2022,
Yeah.
and I actually went to jail for like a night.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was,
yeah. You were telling me.
yeah, some old warrant bullshit, and it was all just some old. Yeah, I was telling you, right, and I always get like weirded out, bro. That they're just gonna be, oh, hey, this popped up. You gotta go to jail now. Like that's always my paranoia that they're just gonna look in their fucking bullshit ass computer, pull some shit out. We gotta take you in, dog.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's why now I check out, because you could look online now.
Yeah, you could check online for active warrants and stuff. Yeah.
Like, the only thing I would be worried about would be, like, if I got it, because in New York, there's a lot of streets where if you go 20 above 25 miles an hour, you get a ticket. And
What the fuck?
sometimes you don't get it in the mail, and then you might owe money, and then you might have a little warrant or whatever, a little bullshit bench warrant. But I always check to make sure here and there if I got a ticket or not.
How are people over there, like neighbors? Are they like Karens about where you park and shit like that?
The parking, yeah, if you park in front of their house, they're gonna bitch at you. Um, but lately, there's been a lot of immigrants that came along.
Like Hispanic immigrants or European immigrants?
Mostly, honestly, I've been seeing a lot of Asians, and I've been seeing a lot of people from like Iraq and shit,
Interesting.
Palestine.
Where do you think they come in through Mexico?
No, I don't know, because my neighbors, they were from I forget what part of Iraq, and they were telling stories. They couldn't speak to English too good, but they were like, it was a beautiful place. They're like, the way that they did things there. Um, you never needed money. They said
In
everything was
Iran?
in Iraq.
Iraq.
They were like that they had so much oil or something. And the biggest thing that they said was crazy about America, and she brought it out because she couldn't really explain it because she didn't know English, was she had like a few apples, and she's like, why are these like $1 each? This is a crazy amount of money. She was like, back where we were, these were like, you could get like 50 of them for like, I forget how much amount of money or whatever they used. So like the fruit was the biggest thing that they were like disgusted by, like the prices.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's big business here.
Yeah, it's gonna get bad soon. I was telling people next year at 2027, we're gonna be in a bad recession.
I know Trump sold it as if the tariff money was gonna make everyone's lives better.
Somebody brought up a good point. It was a meme, but they were like, how come sending something, from let's say you ship something that's like $1,000, but you could fly Spirit Airlines for $150.
You could what? What was it?
You could fly Spirit Airlines for 150, but if you buy something, it's going to be 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, everything's so weird. I mean, there was a time where the U.S. was like, I feel like everything was like balanced, like everything was like just right. I think that was the '90s,
The '90s,
'80s, and the '90s. I think that was peak America.
yeah, towards the end of the '90s, I felt it in the early 2000s. I knew it was over.
during the
Oh,
recession, huh? Like it never, nothing was really the same after that recession. Really,
no.
remember when the stock market crashed in '06?
Yeah, it crashed in 2000 and then 2008.
It was 2008. Yeah, after that, that's when shit never. That's when like that was one of the first things where that and COVID
Yeah.
were like for me at least in the personal. And then maybe and then 9/11 of course, but 9/11 then when the stock market crashed and then COVID were like the three big events in my life that I feel influenced the world in a
Yeah.
major way. Those three events are kind of like what I mean. We're still kind of feeling the shockwaves from those three events.
So here's the thing. Oh, Hasso, what's going on, brother?
So welcome in, bro. Nice seeing you here.
So here's the thing that real like that'll tell you what years were messed up in America. Whatever money you have, start looking at the dates. Those dates will tell you when it was a bad year. You'll see a lot of 2009s because that was Obama's printing. They started printing money after the '08 thing. You'll see a lot of 2012s. You'll see a lot of 20. Let me see if I got my some bills on me. Hold on a second. This would be a little interesting.
I just have pesos right now.
All right. Give me 1 second. So 2013 was a $20 bill. 2013. 2013. And then the five was from 2021. And now, what's this Benjamin from?
That's when they came out with the the blue
2013. So that was the, yeah, right after 2012, they were printing in 2013. All those years were bad years. Yeah, they printed so much money, they screwed everything up. Yeah, 2013 that, that was Obama, right? Printing it, all that shit.
John Conrad. I like I like Avon style, but I feel like Avon style would work only like in the hood. Like like if he kept things like in the hood. Um but like to expand and get bigger, Avon style wouldn't work. But I feel like for what they are, gangsters, street dudes, I think Avon was like the best one. Like the coolest one stuff and yeah, I think it was Avon.
Yeah, as far as the best leader, it was Avon.
Yeah.
Yeah, cultural divide. That's the biggest problem with America because there's so many cultures and it's
Yeah.
not always a good thing. I mean, if you know, especially with technology now, because no one really talks to anybody anymore. Their neighbors and shit. They'll say hi and bye. Everyone's always working because you have to have like 7 jobs just to pay your bills,
Yeah.
unless you're lucky.
Yeah. Avon was a wartime leader while Joe was he wanted in peace.
Yeah, that's true. Because Avon would have won that war if Stringer didn't rat on him. So, because he had Slim Charles, Slim Charles had to drop on them. It's over for the little guy. Yes, it is. But don't worry, we'll crack him good.
We'll ask for 200K, Husser.
Yeah, that post had a lot of comments, but a lot of quotes.
Yeah, I mean, back in the day, like countries, like it wasn't so mixed up, like these people lived here, those people lived there, and now it's like, I mean, I mean, there's bound to be conflict between different groups of people, you know what I mean? Humans are just ugly people, ugly creatures, and I mean, like primarily when you start thinking about things primarily, say you put 10 men in an island. There's only one steak and they're all hungry, they're all dying. They're going to kill themselves for that steak, bro. Like
Oh
like
yeah,
so like when you start thinking about it that way, like it's it's fuck like yeah, humans can be nice, but a human is most dangerous when he's presented a situation where they can advance and others will fall behind, and more often than not they're going to take that opportunity to move ahead, especially when the people that are going to be left behind, you don't know them, maybe they speak a different language, or they look different than you, so you're like fuck them, whatever. I mean, we do it amongst families, amongst ourselves. Imagine like to other like people that we deem different. But yeah, it's fucked up world out there.
yeah. So in 2012, when the hurricane came, New York was messed up for a bit. That's when I really saw, because it was like war in the streets almost. You had the National Guard and shit. You couldn't get gas anywhere because everyone was like standing. They were in lines for like hours and hours and hours.
Where?
In New York, after the Hurricane Sandy, the ocean came,
Oh shit.
and New Jersey too. There was just like I had to drive about 120 miles to go get gas. I almost like I was
120? Jesus Christ.
yeah, because no one had gas. So I was like, let me try Jersey, and because you're sitting in there, you're waiting for your gas, and then to top it all off, not just the gas, all the stores were empty.
Yeah.
Everyone didn't care. They were just buying, a bunch of shit for themselves and leaving
Yeah.
else with
Bet you
nothing.
more than they needed, I guarantee you.
Yes. And then 2020 showed me the same thing because you couldn't buy any, all the stores were empty.
Yeah.
So then they made the rule where they would let the elderly people in from like 4 a.m. to like 8 a.m. And then it was just weird. It was a weird time. But it
Yeah.
showed you that, just like the Joker says in Batman, Heath Ledger's Joker, he's like, when the chips are down, these people, I forgot the exact quote, but he said, the Joker was like basically saying that he wasn't the bad guy.
No, he's inside everyone.
Yeah,
He just he's just, happens to but there I think I mean you've seen it all throughout history, like normal ass people fucking crash out and do crazy ass shit, you
yeah,
know? I mean, I never have any crazy thoughts, but like sometimes I'll like throw something, or not often, but every now and then I'll slam a door or whatever.
Yeah, Beep just said the quote: "When the chips are down, these civilized people will eat each other," and that's exactly what they did.
Well, look at yeah. I mean, look at war. Like when a country like in World War II, even allied countries, when they won a war, they would do atrocities to the civilians of a town. Even Americans, I heard, would do fucked up shit in
I,
towns that they would take over.
I heard some story. I can't even repeat them on here, but what the soldiers were doing to the Iraqis were horrible, man.
Yeah, man, and that's why you gotta be careful with who you hang out with, and like I sometimes I look at like people online, like streamers, right? And they're like surrounded, they're all laughing and smiling, and I look at them and I'm like, when you really like say you that you're a rich streamer, you're surrounded by all these people. Say like 3 days from then, you're diagnosed with cancer, and somehow you went broke.
Right.
Like, let's see who the fuck is gonna stay next to you. Let's see who's at your deathbed. Let's see who's with you day and night. Every time you say that, oh, this hurts, if they help you, that stuff you gotta think about. Like, who's gonna be there at the darkest time? And sometimes when we're having fun with people who aren't even like there's no point of you spending lifetime with them is like probably not the best thing in the world, but yeah, that's why I just choose very carefully who I spend time with, because I've seen some fucked up shit, and I've seen people who say, "Oh yeah, we're brothers, we're best friends." I've seen them fucking steal from each other and fucking betray each other and shit, and you
The
just gotta take
craziest,
everything. Yeah,
the craziest in my life was growing up. I had a lot of friends that were supposedly my brothers, and then later on in life, it turned out my enemies became some of my bestest friends.
yeah, exactly. It's and honestly, like, there's no real friends out there. Like, there's only family. Like, family's on the only ones who can really, like, right now, Sarah. What friend could you really call and be like, "Hey, I'm broke right now. Could you give me $500?" Do you have a friend like that?
Um,
If you do, then you're blessed and you should really appreciate them. But I don't.
I mean, probably maybe you, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I'd help you as much as I can.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like that's what I mean. Like you just gotta choose your friends carefully. Because I used to have a lot of friends, and I would do a lot of I would do a lot of stuff for people, and and then I would get hurt and be like, oh well, why don't they do the same for me? I've done all this stuff for them, and when I would ask for like the smallest favor, I would just get like excuses and whatever, and I just got to a point where I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna stop giving a fuck and stop like pleasing people, and I'm a lot happier now.
Yeah. When you get older, you get wiser, and now I know like a lot of shit where some people are all they care about is trying to push their perspective onto your life, and you just got to learn on your own, and you got to try not to like fall into their perspectives, like what they want you to be. Some people try to mold you and shit.
What did Christopher say? Sometimes people's perception of you is just to make themselves feel better about themselves.
Yeah, that's that line is crazy. That's how true it is. Like
Dude,
that.
he was in a little sober phase, and he's over here giving fucking pep talks to people and shit. Like, shut the fuck up, Christopher.
I know, right? But some of the shit that he said though is like so true.
Yeah, he just got out of rehab right there though, so he was all clear minded, and
Yeah.
yeah, that was Pete Christopher when he got out of rehab.
Time after time, I think of that quote from Generation Kill where he has a day where the blue collar man gets to go into the elite houses, enjoy, and take what they have. I don't remember Generation Kill.
Me neither. Dude, I haven't even checked the server.
I don't even think I could right now. Let me
Me
see.
neither. That's why I haven't checked it. I'm turning my laptop on. My best friend of 20 years didn't talk to his brothers or mother because he stole his inheritance when the father passed away. When he passed away last year, his family didn't even give him a funeral.
Oh shit,
That's
that's
fucked
great.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why you gotta be selfish sometimes, and just make sure you're good and make sure the people important to you are good, and everything else comes after. You know what I mean?
uh, never bite the hand that feeds you. David Chase military show. Oh yeah, he's coming out with that MK Ultra shit, right?
Please. What is that? That's the most random shit David could have done, bro. Like fuck him.
I know. I might watch it just to laugh at him.
Let me know how it is. Um, what is MK Ultra? What isn't that like some? What is that?
So MK Ultra is a CIA thing where it's mind control.
Oh Jesus.
So it's something similar to where who was it? Charles Manson that got all those people of whack people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They think that that was some MK Ultra stuff. Like there's things where you could get brainwashed, and
No, Charles Manson. There's something to him because I well you how can I put this? Well, you know how I told you about my homie Cricket.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, he knows old timers from Cali Mexican mafia that were locked up with Charles Manson in Cali, and they said that he could make them get high without drugs. Like he could like
You cut out, yeah, like sleeper agents. Oh, you shot your first music video? Send me a send me it in an email. Yeah, that MK Ultra shit, man. That's some crazy stuff. The human mind is could easily be tricked, manipulated. It's manipulated on a daily basis. All the ads you see. Yeah, David Simon was from The Wire, Chase, Sopranos. Yo, why? Let me see that music video. Also, I got like 16 bars for you. I'm on 17%, so we got like 10 minutes. Only memes going on the server.
My computer died. Sorry, my phone died. But what was I saying? Yeah, he could make people feel high with his magic powers.
Yeah, that's some either brainwashing stuff or some maybe hypnotism. I don't know, but there, I heard a theory about MK Ultra with that.
Is that like Manchurian Candidate type stuff?
It's so confusing. Uh, I can't even really explain it because it's, I don't know. It's weird. I know in Stranger Things they talk about it, but I'm not fully. I'm only on the second season, but shit's dark, man.
Well, have you seen that movie Burn After Reading?
No,
I guess it's based on a true story about some secret program where they try to communicate with goats or something telepathically. But yeah, they've done a lot of weird shit.
yeah, this whole telepathic thing is because everything's energy, so I think they could do shit like that. That's why people were worried about like 5G and sleeping next to your phone. There's frequencies and all that shit could fuck with you.
Yeah, John Conrad said that, and Mundo said that as well. Mundo, I don't know if you know who he is, but that's who I was referring to. Mundo. Um, yeah, he said that he could get you high. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Burn After Reading is great. Yeah, Danny Trejo's connected as fuck with like the whole Mexican M or whatever. Yeah, Burn After Reading was good. Um, Brad Pitt was like very interesting in that movie.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
That dude can just turn into another person. It's pretty interesting to watch.
Brad Pitt.
Yeah, he could turn into different people.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's one of my top guys too.
Yeah, I didn't like him at first. At first, I thought he was just like like a face or whatever. But he's
Yeah,
actually a good actor.
yeah,
I heard Steve McQueen broke Manson's nose. I don't know who Steve McQueen is.
I'm on 14%, so figure 8 minutes.
Cool.
Then I gotta charge this shit. Uh,
How many cigarettes you smoke? Syrup.
huh?
How many cigarettes you smoke
I think four.
during the live?
Yeah.
Sick ass vato. Cigarette. Taken too young.
The Great Escape. Did I see that? No. Yeah, when it comes to movies, I haven't seen too many. Like I probably saw like 100 all time.
Yeah, that's true, John Conrad. That movie was a big deal in the Southern California Mexican world. A lot of people died over it, and it's crazy because like no other movie has had that much consequence. Like they've made movies of like the Italian mafia, fucking movies about like Russian mob, but this movie, like 10 people got killed because they insulted like the Mexican mafia and shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Those guys get a lot of respect in federal prison.
Mexican?
Yeah, the Mexican mafia.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
pictures of what's that guy? The guy that fucking Chicali snitched on.
Oh,
Vinny Borges.
yeah, Vinny Basciano.
Yeah, he's fucking surrounded by like Mexican mafia members, and I was like, sick.
When my father was in prison, he was with the Latin Kings.
Okay, they're a little bit different though from Mexicans. They're very different from Mexican people.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But I guess sometimes like, well, that was back then, and I don't know how many Mexicans there were back then, but I'm sure if the Mexicans were there, they would probably be in the Latin Kings too. I guess because there was only a few to choose from. You had the Bloods, the Crips, the Latin Kings, or the
Well, East Coast state penitentiaries. Yeah, I bet. I'm assuming he was in a state penitentiary, right?
uh,
Or was he in federal?
state.
Yeah. So if he was in a federal, um, I think Latin Kings are there, but in federal prison, it's like the Aryan Brotherhood and the Mexican Mafia run federal prison system. Like they
Yeah,
have like a choke, like the AB and the Mexican Mafia, they're like best friends or something.
yeah. I wouldn't want to be no AB.
Yeah, dude. Like,
I'd rather be
he-
with the Mexicans.
I mean, shit. You don't want to be in any of those guys, bro. They
I
get
mean,
all fucked up and coked out and kill each other over stupid shit, bro. Those dudes are. I kid you not, bro. Like those guys are animals, bro. Like there's no, you know how John Gotti says in the Gotti intro, no parameters, no parameters, no parameters.
they say that prison is the true form of how a human would be. Like, I know there's laws in there, but like, look at
Well,
it. They all join, they're what they look like and shit like that.
yeah. Well, it could also be like where you grew up. So like I've seen situations where like Hispanics grew up in black neighborhoods and they join black gangs, and when they join prison, they'll fly under like the black or that car. Um,
Yeah, yeah,
and I've also seen white boys who join Mexican gangs, and they'll join. There's like high ranking members of the Mexican mafia are white guys, like two or three, like
well,
Güero Shyrock, straight up white boy. His last name, his name, he's a white boy. He's a straight up white guy. And Joe Pegleg Morgan, he was like Czechoslovakian. And Czech Republic, we love pork too. But he was he was one of those, bro. He was a Czechoslovakian. And yeah, Mexican mafia is it's an interesting um organization.
would I rather get drafted to prison? Definitely drafted.
I I get drafted. I'd rather get drafted. I don't know. That's like drafted to where? Iraq or Afghanistan?
They could throw me anywhere. I'll get drafted anywhere besides prison. There's no way I would go to prison.
Yeah, I'd probably get drafted too. Yeah, I don't want to go to prison.
Oh no, I will never go there. Never. It's not an option.
Have you ever been to jail, serious?
No, I will never go there.
I mean, sometimes you can't avoid going to jail.
They can't. They can't bring me there. I
What do
gotta.
you mean they can't be there?
They're not.
You're like, I'm going out. I'm going out with a fight.
Yeah,
They
but
can't hold me.
they will not bring me there alive.
Oh shit! Not even for like a bench warrant.
Oh, shit like that. Yeah,
That's
but
what I
if,
mean, like jail, like regular jail, like you ever been to like in holding jail, like like
yeah,
jail, not
yeah,
prison, jail.
yeah. But if they're saying, yeah, listen, 20 years, no, I'm not going. Take me out now.
Just go to Naples, bro.
I would try some El Chapo shit. I don't know. But yeah, I don't. I never understand that. Like, yeah, you got life in prison, and then just like walk to their cell and deal with it. Hell no, I'll do like the town. We're taking
Well,
court to the streets.
some folks they expect that eventually. Like I like some drug like some drug dealers, like, they'll be all right. I'll do these 10. My family's good, whatever. As long as my family's good. Um, some dudes, they really, like, I've seen stories of dudes who see that as this is possibly my outcome in life, and they just go. There's dudes like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too claustrophobic, man. I can't. There's no way. That's why I'm saying they can't take me alive in there. I'm just not going. They would have to shoot me.
Well, hopefully you never do anything that they want to take you.
No, I would never do anything where they would even want to try. Law-abiding citizen.
Yeah, I heard like that dude that I told you about cricket, he did like 28 years. And he
Yeah,
said that then when he's down or he feels like life is too tough, that he just says to himself, man, anything's better than being in there. And he just finds a way to fix whatever problem he has.
damn. Yo, what's up? 636.
One of my biggest fears is being framed. You know, he was actually gonna do death row. He was gonna get executed. He was gonna do it too. He had already accepted it, but then they wanted to kill his girlfriend, his pregnant girlfriend,
Oh shit.
because they said that she knew too much and they never consulted him or anything, and they just made that choice, and that's when he decided to flip. But he said that for his part, he would have taken the execution, but when they did that, he saw that that life was bogus, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Would I rather be a wearer behind bars or drugged up in an institution? Uh,
Jeez. What's with these questions, Bebop?
Give me the asylum.
Be like Ralphie in the Matrix.
Yeah, or the Joker or some shit. Or Lex Luthor. That's what I was saying, 3-6. There'll be better shit. Like, I want to do some good film. I got to get a better camera too, but I'm going to start filming everywhere.
Get a new iPhone. It has a good camera.
Yeah. Plus, I want to get another camera too where, I could get a cameraman. I know a few people that have like high equipment where wherever I go, I could talk, and they'll hear me without having being,
Like the mic, you mean?
yeah, like shit like that.
Get my check.
Yeah. Yeah, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, I hope this is in the era of the Soprano YouTube.
We're going to figure something out. I'm going to think of something. And I'm going to come up with that site. I just got to remember it.
Yeah, we'll find a way. But I
Yeah.
guess you could give it a. I guess I don't know. Maybe eventually do like. But I don't know the Cineraner stuff. Like sometimes I'm like, bruh, you're reaching. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes I'm like, bro, I bet you not even fucking the writers gave this shit to that much thought. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I would have to do my own spins on it. Like, in
and they,
my,
in your words,
yeah, like, in my Italian way. Like,
yeah, your Italian perspective because you're actually Italian, bro.
yeah. Like a lot of this shit in The Sopranos, wouldn't fly.
Like what?
um,
The shorts?
no, what, like the Don doesn't wear shorts shit? You're saying?
Yeah, yeah. I'm just kidding.
I mean that. I I don't know if that might be bullshit.
I think that is bullshit. I mean,
Because a lot of the Sicilians I know wore shorts.
yeah, I don't. Maybe like don't wear shorts to a sit down, but like a barbecue. Come on,
Yeah.
it was a fucking pool party.
Yeah, Beep, I'm always going to be myself, so that's why I'm not worried. We'll get through it. And is the future already written? The Bible says so, and you got free will, but not everyone believes that stuff, but I do. So I think it's already written.
I believe in God.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? If it does turn out to be fake, then whatever. I'll just die.
Just fade to black.
It'll just be don't stop. That's scary. Just one moment you're here, the next you're gone.
I know. Let me see something. I'm on 5%.
You gotta go.
Yeah.
All right.
Uh, I'm thinking I know tomorrow I'm free too at around 9 Eastern. So,
All right. Yeah, I'll try to hop in if work is until if it's like today. I'll definitely be able to hop on.
all right, sounds good. And I'm going to charge my phone up and then I'll be on Discord for a bit.
All right, fellas. Thank you, viewers. Thank you for joining. Bebop, the 3 6 and 9, just Tony Care. Uh, everyone. See you guys.
If you're not in Borko's Discord, check out the link in Borko's channel. And that's where we'll be in a little while.
Yep, join the Discord. Should I let me post the link real quick?
Oh, yeah. Post it quick.
Let me just get out.
I'm on 4%. You too, Beep. Don't forget to hit me up on X. We'll talk on there. And then I'm going to pin the link once he sends it to me quick. Yeah, I was thinking of a Rumble 3.6. And there's a couple of other ones, but I'll keep you posted too. Yeah, he just posted it. I just pinned it. Click the link. Say Leo or Ceerious sent you. And I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks everyone for joining. Peace.